We are back. Woodstock, Spalding. Reminding. Broadcasting. This is Skeleton Studios, the bare facts. Only the bare facts here. A very, gee, the words are stumbling in my mind. Monarchy thing. I'm a monarch. I'm the king of the Jews, the last reigning monarch on the globe right now. Only the bare facts. Jewish kings reign from poverty in most cases. It's a thankless job, and you're denied recognition most of your experience. It's a genetic calling, kind of like what the wait, look at the bird. You ought to hear the words just went through my head. Guru, Mahatma Gandhi, what a dumb brain. It works by association, this contraption, and sometimes it's just worthless. Most of the counsel of the planet right now is given by a brain not functioning. The state of the planet Earth right now, brain not functioning is giving the counsel. Come back. Gravity being one of the dumbest ideas in creation, we're causing a lot of problem. Most humans right now are so mad at their maker they can't see straight. They're so enraged with the way the cookies crumbled and how they watch it, and they're taking it out on each other, falsely blaming and bragging with a false God that doesn't have any reasoning ability. The real and only God is the God of reasoning. Come, let us reason. Though your head be where it doesn't shine, I'll pull it out for you, saith the Lord. And in most cases, the Lord will remind you you're using the inaccurate terms to reason with. Is what your issue is. And when you correct your terms, for example, there's no money on the globe right now. It's currency in receivership. In situations like that, there's no time. There's no such animal as butt. You win things. You don't butt anything. You win. When you do this, and when you do that, and when you do something else. And there's no such animal as butt. That'll box you in. And there's no such animal as if. You and this, and that. No if this, and if that. Well, and when this, and when that. And things get done. And when. Not but if. What if? But what? That doesn't work. And when. That works. Got it? It's the incorrect terminology you're using to reason with up here. Bunk. Kings of Jews understand things like that. Kind of like our Indian in the movie Josie Wales. I just saw this thing flash. Stupid mechanisms. The technology of this planet right now is absolute garbage. How you doing with it? Garbage. The bearing on the wheel, too small. Dumb. Combustion is stupid at this point. Using thrust and fuel. Westinghouse and GE taking great advantage of the planet Earth. Contracting. Cutting wit to shreds. I want to remind you something. This old buzzard bread. It was the dumbest thing. When I remember what was in my head and my mindset and the picture living in my mind when I had my children, I'm an idiot. I had no idea what living was about when I had my children, and when I look back with hindsight and 20/20 vision and remember what I was remembering and the picture in my mind, man, I'm astounded I'm still standing on my 2 feet. That's how far off I was. And I realized we're only what was stuck in. I was born in 1945. The crap they pumped into our heads since the time we've been born here. Absolute mambi-combi. You have to get down on your face on the carpet, on the hardwood floor, on the pavement, on the earth, on anywhere your face can rub the ground and admit to your maker you have been hoodwinked. You are a fool. This place is worthy of your appreciation, and you don't even have the brains by the best of your senses to do that. And you don't ask for forgiveness because that's just something else you'll blow. You just admit it to the Lord and tell the Lord you're sorry. That's what you do when you're born in my generation. And you pass that on, and the way you can put the crumbs together, the cookie crumbling, just the way you can pick up the crumbs and put them together, try to get some of the bones out of the closet. Because this generation, born in 1945, sure has that experience going on, don't it? Ah! Kings of Jews know these things, has to bring it to draw a line on the floor of what you could know and what you couldn't know. Most have taken counsel of things you couldn't possibly know from people who couldn't possibly know. And you know that they told you that they could know. When you remember from hindsight that you couldn't possibly know those things, you know you took advice of people who had their head up their rear end. They gave you advice for things they couldn't possibly know, and they didn't know the difference that they couldn't possibly know. And now you'd remember that they couldn't possibly know, and you didn't know, and you went the wrong direction. Now you got to pick up the pieces and hand those shoes to somebody else before you pass away. How do you do? That's living. That's mammal life, planet Earth. EAR, parentheses, TH, Norman Woodstock Spalding, I shall return.